Good evening, everyone. So today's stream, quickly. So I assume this will be the other way around. So bottom rows will be the Spain as the occur is making the game, and in the top will be Germany. Okay, and show the flags. Go full screen. And while we wait for world. Okay. And while we wait for Lucas to show up, we can go quickly over the decks. No, don't do that. So we have a pretty standard matchup, to be honest. It is Gradually Winter for Spain versus Stark World of the Crossing for Germany. Starklix is running Wyman Manderly as restricted, a single, and yep. So the deck looks pretty board standard down the center. So we have at the gates, Palace of Sorrows, Heir to the Iron Throne, Political Disaster, Duheris, Weapons at the Door, and you win or you die for the challenges stuff, for the plots. So here, interesting thing to see here that we have weapons at the door. That is specifically to battle the cut where it's dominated by Night's Watch Summer. It's probably one of the main decks that we are going to see in it, and that's why weapons at the door made problem here. Also, he has a 9 initiative, so it's you go to. Interesting to see there is no spikes in the deck. Event package is off to AGoT. I'm no one, passing the black gate in 3 copies of superior claim. And everything else looks like to be as you would expect to see in the deck. So, and for the Gradual Kings of Winter, we have double Winter Reserves as an opener, which, as I said many times, I believe it's a little bit on the slow side, but looks like here the situation is the players are happy with that selection. We see that Lucas showed up. Then we have Barring the Gates, Nothing Burns Like the Cold, Ranger's Cache, one of another very small pot, First Snow of Winter, and Murguris. If you hear my dog from time to time, don't give him some slack. My wife went out. And restricted card of choice is Drowned Fanatic. So the winter you see a lot of characters coming in and out. It's running 3 copies of Scouting Vessel, and events rhymes with Meek, Risen from the Sea, and We Do Not Solve. As boats, it's running every single boat you can think of, 2 copies of Nightfire for the economy choke, and so on and so on. So we'll see how this turns out. It's running Box Bayon, which steals charge from the other side, and that's the interaction with Drama Fanatic. Killing stuff. And 2 copies of Nighttime Marauders, which we'll probably assume we'll see a restriction. Interesting enough, only 1 copy of Master Moore, so he's not that heavy on the choke. I would have expected to see him 3 times in a deck like this. But that's pretty much it about the decks. I got the facts correctly, and let's zoom a little bit so we can see everything. A pretty fast start for the crossing, I would say, with Eddard on the board and double economy occasion, although Moore is here to ruin his day, and we see 2 cards in shadow. The commands are up this time around as well. If you type exclamation mark WC decks, you'll see the decks for the World Cup that the players are currently piloting, and all the other commands are as they were before. I had them turned off for some of the tournaments I played, but for this, yep, they didn't turn off, so I'll just shamelessly poke myself. Wait.tv And first, as we expected, a slow start. We have at the gates for another economy. Sorry about that. I mean, that's a pretty scary. Who's first? So Stark player decided he's going to go first. So I was about to say that's a pretty scary opener just because you can give the 1 gold for the Nightfire that's probably in Shadow, and the occasion gonna get nuked without you getting the chance to use it, but looks like that didn't happen here. There is a police car in the background, sorry about that. Here as well. So we see the King's Road cancelled by Murmure, as to be expected. We see another King's Road. This one going to go through. We see Grey John. But unfortunately, currently it's missing the intrigue. I was about to say that it's missing the intrigue icon, but we see that Sansa is here, and probably there is I'm the one in hand for Sansa to be very, very scary and draw some cards back. Let's see how the challenge phase will go. I assume that the Greyjoy will probably have a very hard time this phase, considering that Greyjoy could knew quite a big chunk of the board without much trouble. Big yawn, but we will see. As mentioned, Nightfire comes out of Shadow, nuking Gates of the Moon. Although the Greyjoy is running Murgulis, so I was about to say in a game without reset, the Stark deck doesn't think that much economy. It is true there are a few big guys in the deck like Byman, Rob, and I think these are one-offs, both of them, Eddard and Greyjoy. Quickly, let me just so Eddard is the single copy, Greyjoy is 3 copies of the deck, so and we see continuing nuking all the hand economy. So yep, there was I'm the one in hand, but this is mean the power of Nighttime Marauders. Nothing that we haven't seen. And we'll see them. I'm curious what is going to get claimed here. We know there is another copy of I'm No One. As yep, we see Intrigue Challenge with Sansa. Opposed to his bottom, that's not a very significant hit. I'm going to see Military Challenge with Legion, which will be opposed by the Nighttime Marauders. It doesn't make sense not to oppose it, considering he's going to intimidate and tempt. They did their job amazingly. Interesting enough, why the Greyjoy didn't stand up here. So because this would have been a power, a double power. So the crossing superior claim. Very fast start. So one power is was missed here. So was the reaction missed? Or he didn't want to give oh, maybe he didn't trigger it because he was expecting to have a character, the cancel. So this way he doesn't allow a character to get on the board. So pretty solid play, and we see the power of Stark getting to 6 very very fast. Unfortunately, he is at 2 cards in hand thanks to the Nighttime Marauders, but that's what we would have expected to see. Unfortunately I don't think it showed us, or did it? Oh, it showed us. So it was Superior Claim, Bear Island Scout, and Daisy. So there is a few in the hand. Bear Island Scout. Yep. So Daisy, Bear Island Scout are in the hand. So there is few. If so, we see Murgulis into the Harris. Very smart choice here. We will see all the characters going at the bottom of the deck. Yep, he is, but not that rough, I would say, Alejandro. Still, this is also a very slow turn for the Greyjoy himself, so. And we know that the Bear Island Scouts can definitely refuel the hand pretty efficiently here. And he's fueling for the next turn, seeing that he brought a She-Bear. And another Bear Island Scout. I mean, I would say that the Greyjoy a little bit high rolled with this opener of Nightfire and Nighttime Marauders, and then hitting like 3 cards from it. Yeah, but we all seen the power of Sansa, Daisy, not Daisy, but Alicent, Arya, and he filled his hand with economy for the She-Bears. So, does the fox help, guys? Who is who? Bottle crew for next turn. Power challenge. Military. I'm curious why he sacrificed the power, not the military, but yep. The defense. And that will be it. Dominant goes to Spain. So next spot, are we expecting to see First Snow of Winter maybe? Although that will probably ruin a lot of the graduate plans, we don't know what's in his hand. But definitely will almost kill the Stark on the spot. Although I'm not sure if he wanna give reuse of the Bear Island Scouts. Oh, Beyond. first now makes a little bit of sense. Um, what else? PG, although that could probably kill him, but yeah. A solid choice for the Stark, I think, to slow down on the and build up a hand. Although now on a currently there is not enough gold for the Nighttime Marauders, but oh no, there is another island. Fleet Scout. And we see Bayon with a Duke and still economy to go. Are there characters in this card? There is only Recon, so not much there. What crew hitting the economy. In this life, this will be a dead turn and also a very hefty discard for the start with 3 cards reserve. Oh yeah, for because of the this gives reserve, right? Yep, reserve. Of course, with power challenge. Discard is Rob Stark. That's a very good discard. Although he'll probably never get the economy to play it. And it will be there for a reach when when they want it. Oh, and now where is your march? Let's see what will the Stark player keep. Player. So we see Daisy, Grey John, Bear Island Scout, Superior Frame, and Grey John discarded. That's so much fuel for the Grey one. So there is a She-Bear, Bear Island Scout, and what else? And one more thing in hand. We see that the Stark decided he wanna go first again. For gold, She-Bear, and Septa. That's a little bit on the weak side. This marshalling could go. Also, there was no cancel, so I find that surprising. I would expect to be one in hand. He wins. And we see Asha with Duke. So this is GG, I think. I don't think the Stark can recover from here. In any shape or form. Asha's gonna find exactly what she needs. But of course we'll see this will probably go unopposed. I don't expect to see the whole turn going on defense here. Although Grey John can do 2 challenges without a problem. Another Rob discarded. Oof. Spicy. Actually find the card, then I assume we're gonna see military challenge. I am no one. Okay, so this will draw a card, but how effective will it be? And the other thing is that he can defend this challenge with one of those. Fortunately, this says attacking. So the question is, are we gonna see Rob killed here? And the post character skill will be the reducer and Rob. Oh, Asha and Rob. Okay. And what happened in the save? Ah, okay. Yep. They quickly resolved it. And that will be it for the challenges phase for the third player. He was Rob, but that's not that big of a deal, I think. And now we're gonna see Grey John. No? I would have used Grey John. The two challenges. Going to see the Shiber killed here. Septa. And Septa like 3 times in the deck. It is. So why did he kill her? I'm not exactly sure. And I would have pushed for the power challenge as well. But looks like the Greyjoy. Oh yeah. So what was left in the hand? We see a very loaded hand, unfortunately. Got discarded here. And we're seeing the King's Road, Stone. That's insult to injury at this stage. RIP Germany looks like. At least here a big discard. And the third copy of Greyjohn. And we're gonna get the King's Road. Yep. Legendary now. Military. Let's see, gonna post military challenge, which I assume the chat is gonna get it. Our anti-military from day one. One more discard. Bear. Weaver is probably going to trigger here. And returning Daisy in the deck. But the Dragon Fanatic cancels it. And Northern Armor discarded. Village. And Inter Challenge. The wins. Going to strip the hand completely out. Ooh, Aeron Superior Claim. So that's the third one. I mean, that's how you probably play Crossing. Draw all your Superior Claims in the first 4 turns. But looks like this was a hard bargain. We see nothing burns. I'm going to discard the scout into here. Let's see if someone more significant is going to show up. But I don't think that this pain player is going to give way here. Diamond triggers. And the goal is very on the short side for and scouting vessel. Tower. Make sure nothing happens to B1. And so that's pretty much GG here. I don't think there is something that could oppose all this. So 2 gold. Card 3. Courtesy action question. Yep, I assume there's gonna be an action. Passing the blind gate. And area with you. Okay. So, more or less what you want. Unfortunately, it's missing a crucial icon. Beowulf gonna find a renowned body. If there is one there. Oh, no renowned body. But Greyjohn to intimidate the board. Isn't there like a white renowned body? He killed Rob. So Daisy is a renowned body there, so I think he could have used that one without much effort. Is this enough? It is enough to intimidate Weimar. So if he took the renowned body, he just could have done power with everything and won immediately. I think that was the better choice in my eyes. Because he will be in 1, 2, and the third renowned here, so it's more than enough strength. The post challenge, and that's exactly 15 or a little bit more. Of course, first trigger all your pillage triggers. So this shows us that the players are playing with automatic triggers, with manual triggers. So he chose first to do all the pitch stuff. And turn off. So the game definitely was bogged down to the first like explosively amazing turn. Without that turn, I think the Stark was like heavily in favor. But with that explosive turn, yep. That just proves the strength of Nighttime Marauders. Single-handedly won that game. Where are they? Are they back in the deck already? Oh no, they were claimed. Yep. So, very quick game. What is the score? If you type, I think this is the first game. I have a sticky note, something that says like this is what is currently scheduled for tomorrow. And then on Friday there is a lot of Poland versus UK games. Tomorrow, I mean, I should probably rearrange a bit this, like so. Yep. So the score should be 1-0 now. You can type WC bracket and you to show the link to the Excel, so you can go there quickly and check. I don't know unfortunately the score, but maybe we'll look into this next time to show the score somewhere here. Thank you everyone. Bye bye and see you next time.